It's underground, it's dangerous, it's heavy, it's aggressive, and that's what punk rock is, and that's what Hamilton has to offer to punk rock.
I don't care if you're black or you're white or you're gay or you're straight, just fucking drop your cause and kill yourself. We're snake charmed to fuck you.
Something I'm really stoked on about Hamilton right now is the diversity and how it's expanded. Like I said, it just seems that the more time that passes, the more relevant Hamilton punk rock gets. It was shocking and in your face in the 70s, and it was aggressive and intense and important in the 80s with Problem Children and Rabid Defiance and other bands like that. And then in the 90s, there was Left for Dead, there was Haymaker in the late 80s, there was Burst of Silence, there was countless other bands I'm forgetting. And then with the 90s, the 2000s, we're getting even more diverse, and it's like TV freaks who have that mutated garage rock, punk rock sound. And then you have Born Wrong with their intense, everybody at the edge of the stage in your face, are they gonna punch me any second? The Snake Charmer intensity where they play on the floor and it's like you might get knocked down or you might knock Kelsey down. Either way, it's a good time. Oh man, I'm forgetting so much, but just the diversity and the evolution of punk rock in Hamilton is so apparent if you research it and if you know about it. It's really cool.
It only takes a couple good bands to make a city really shine.
Yeah.
But Hamilton, it's like I couldn't imagine not being in a band and living in Hamilton.
Yeah, exactly.
It's because it's like there's so much. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, there's like so many people and there's so many things you can do. Why not? Like, you know.
You just have to go out and do it. Yeah.
Like, who knows if we lived in Burlington, we might be at a Best Buy right now buying video games or something.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm like.
I value it more because of that, because it goes under the radar, and if to me, punk rock is something that the outcasts and the lepers of society, if you will, embrace. And for being a dirty, supposedly smelly city, that's pretty damn punk rock. Left for Dead was a huge influence on me because they turned me from the punk rock side of hardcore punk rock into the hardcore side of hardcore punk rock, the more aggressive, street, personal stuff. And I already knew about Black Flag and Minor Threat and Suicidal Tendencies and countless other bands, but it brought it home to me with Left for Dead because they were so in your face.
Cursed, definitely. Well, the first Cursed record I heard was 2, and I was completely blown away. I mean, I guess a lot of people have said our record, you know, is compared to Cursed. I guess obviously it's an influence. We jammed in the same place, Sonic Onion, so we'd hear them. It was always really exciting seeing Cursed, and they're like the loudest band ever. So definitely I'd be lying if I said it was. And the speed of Left 4 Dead obviously comes through in our music. We love that band. And like to this day, like if you're like pissed off, it's like the instant, the CD put on, that Splitting Heads CD that No Idea put out is unbelievable. So yeah, definitely Colohan and his bands have a huge influence.
Haymaker, Cursed, obviously, like super into Cursed. I was a huge fan of. That's basically what I actually went backwards, where I found out about Cursed and then found out about the Swarm and then found out about Left 4 Dead. I'm not cool enough. I wasn't old enough to get into Left 4 Dead when they were originally around. But
well, as a band, Cursed.
Yeah, Cursed. Like
Left 4 Dead. Yeah, Cursed, just
Cursed.
The Hamilton, Cursed, Left 4 Dead, Haymaker, obviously all that shit. For me personally, I can't speak for these guys, but
no, I could agree 100% on what he just said.
Yeah, well, Cursed is just like the first music I actually heard that was like completely, like dark, like just nothing, just like so dark, and like that's
industrial.
Yeah, well, it's
Hamilton,
like crazy
dark
Hamilton hardcore.
Yeah.
It's like super duper dark and it's ill.
Yeah,
it's ill, but I don't know. We're always listening to new music and stuff,
yeah.
So it's hard to like put down influences because it's like always changing.
Years ago, me and Burger were jamming.
Yeah.
I wrote some tunes. We jammed out. Got Justis to play bass, and then Dave came.
Yeah.
And just
So
screwed
many
it all
magic
up ever since.
Yeah, it has been romantic.
One of my favorite things, not necessarily a moment, but like an aspect of our band is that we always sound the exact same. Like I've even played in bands or heard bands where you hear them once and you hear them another time, or you hear them on a record, you're like, this doesn't really sound like them, it sounds very different, but like, we'll practice in Burger's garage, or we'll play a show, a super small basement, or we'll play like a bigger venue, or we'll record in a barn, and like the tones are so similar, and we always have that same aspect,
Yeah,
and it keeps it really tight.
our tone is sick.
Our tone
I'm
is
not even gonna lie. We got the sickest tone. Hey, Curse?
We're Snake Charmer, and I'm Kelsey.
I'm Tanner.
I'm Daniel. I play guitar.
I play bass.
I'm the vocalist. Dan was on guitar, and I was on drums originally, and that's all it was. And then, it was slow coming because we were all in school and, like...
Busy.
Yeah,
Came
working
back.
full-time. But then we got Ryan in, who, the
Fantastic
drummer.
drummer. Fantastic drummer.
Awesome guy, yeah. So he drums, and then Tanner was always like, a shoe-in if he was ready to play, and everything kind of just formed.
That was our first show, Alleyway, behind Hammer City Records. That was a great kind of, I guess, entrance into the punk hardcore scene of Hamilton, was like putting on a show that not many people would care to do.
Unconventional.
Yeah.
An unconventional show to play outside
for 15 minutes and piss a lot of people off because they, like, you know, they'd show up like 2 minutes before the end of our set and they're like, oh, you're done?
I really, really like going to a show and possibly leaving injured. All in good fun, but that's what hardcore punk rock is to me. Yeah. Wrecking yourself and having a great time.
Like Craig, for example, Hammer City Records and Schizophrenic Records. Most humble guy, doesn't want any accolades, doesn't give a shit about any surface bullshit. He just does it because he wants to do it. He puts out records and he has a record store on. It's like his secondary thing. It's like his hobby, which is huge. Like people that do that stuff is like it's a huge thing to do. It's like a big commitment.
A lot of work.
And so I got a lot of respect for that.
I like wandered into Hammer City and I was like blown away. I like spent a ridiculous amount of money, but like it's not a store and like they're so good. Like,
Yeah.
they're like the best.
That's
So
the best.
they
That's
took
the
it to
best
the-
way to say it. It's like
not,
not a store.
It's not a
it's
store.
like-
When I'm buying a record off him, it's not like it's just like it's like not a store.
I
never
came
fi-
here. I came
yeah,
here
yeah. I
anyways
came
to
here. I
hang
chill
out,
in
so-
there. Yeah, like it's cool.
We're also very fortunate even just to be in this building right now. Like it's absurd to think in 2012 there's even a record store, never mind a punk record store that we can go and drink beers in and, you know, have shows in and talk about punk in. It's wicked. It's unbelievable. So I think it's a combination of the fact that, you know, it's just the luck of the city, but also the fact that people here happen to be awesome, so which we can't take for granted for sure.
That was a fresh room.